always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. I am so excited to see those of you saying hello in the comments. Make sure to like and share this post, comment along the way. I'm here in the studio with Frank tonight, who is able to help us along the way, hold different things, share with you. It's going to be super exciting. You can even have special requests for things that you want him to grab for us to see during tonight if I've forgotten anything. And if someone can do me a huge, huge favor, I did not share this event in Patchworks Party. So Fran, I think I can always count on you for sharing this to the Patchworks Party. If you could go ahead and do that, that'd be so awesome. I appreciate that so much. All right, so tonight we have some super amazing fabric to show you. And then I promised you last week that we would do some Halloween inspiration. So who is ready to look at the bundle of the week? Woo, bundle of the week. So let's look overhead and let me change this caption here. So our bundle of the week is a tropical oasis. Ooh, tropical oasis. So this is on the front page of our website, and let me grab that link for you. We made this up special. It is 12 amazing batiks that go beautifully together. And that I just shared the link there. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you so much, Fran, for doing that for me. I appreciate it. Okay, so these are 12 amazing different fabrics. We have 3 in the red orange family. Or sorry, 4. I can count. 4 in the yellow lime, and then 4 in the green to blue-green range. So super, super pretty. We have a limited number of these bundles available. And of course, we do have some coordinates left in the shop for you to make them look really great. So that is our offering to you. And if you are new, our bundle of the week is 12 fat quarters, and 12 fat quarters are regularly $39 in the shop, but our special bundle of the week price is just $24.99. What? That's so amazing. So there you have it, our bundle of the week, the Tropical Oasis Batik Surprise Pack. So exciting to see everyone pop on here, and I'm seeing some really happy emojis. Thank you so much, Mary, for the sparkly star. I love it. It makes me super happy to see all of your happy comments as we are going along. So today we got in some really amazing fabric. It goes along with the gorgeous fabric that I showed you, Beautiful Moments, from last week. Remember, I showed you this beautiful quilt, and we have some kits together as well as some fat stacks. And the new fabric line that I posted on the little snippet for the teaser for this video is called Blue Meadow. Ooh. So we have the yardage, and we put together some fat quarter bundles and half yard bundles and bolt bundles for all of you that need all the bolts. So we have the fat quarter and half yard bundles that we put together. Let us know if you want us to create a fat stack of this collection, because we'd be more than happy to do that. So let me get the link for the new fabric line here that is right on the front page of our website, the Blue Meadow. There are 21 pieces in this line. So that is a really nice collection. All right, let's look overhead at the fabrics. So look at that. Super great. Really beautiful. And I was talking with a customer in the store today, and we were looking at how beautifully it not only went with beautiful moments, but it also goes really, really well with Robin Pickens, her Wild Blossoms. Is it called Wild Blossoms, Frank, that line? I believe so. He's nodding. He thinks that's what the name of it is. As well as it goes with other Create Joy Project fabrics. Super pretty. These watercolor type painterly styles. Super beautiful. It goes into these deep blues. So super, super pretty. You can see those. So this particular collection here, we do have yardages as well. And oh, so Cindy wants to know, do we have any charm packs of these? So this is from Clothworks. We do not currently carry any Clothworks charm packs or 10-inch squares or 2.5-inch strips. So we just have this in the fat quarter half yard bundle or yardage. And that is something that we will continue to discuss and dance with you about. We haven't been selling a ton of pre-cuts in the store, and I don't know if it's because you're all not using them as much anymore, or because we're not showing you projects to make with them, or if there's any other reason. So we've even cut back a little bit on ordering those pre-cut 2.5-inch strips, 5-inch squares, 10-inch squares, and such, because we haven't seen as great of a demand for them. So let me know if we've totally missed the mark. You know, of course, we can't have everything always, but it's really good to know where we can help you better meet your fabric needs. All right, so super, super pretty. We have that available for the fat quarter and half yard towers of the 21 fabrics. It is $68.25 for the fat quarter and $136.50 for the half yard tower. Okay, so that is our beautiful meadow, blue meadow, that also goes with our beautiful moments from Figo Fabrics. Next up, we have a couple really fun fabrics that are just little extras from Timeless Treasures. You know I like my coffee, right? I know that's a shocker to you, total shock. And we got in 2 new novelty prints that are from Timeless Treasures. They're on the website. They are in the Timeless New Novelty. And Frank, let's look overhead. So this one here, it's coffee time. So we have some iced coffee. We have some hot coffee. We have some beautiful coffee here with fancy latte art. We have muffins. We have coffee beans dancing around. So that is a great one on a cream background. And then, this one might be more of my favorite. Like, I just want to frame it. I put it over a stretcher bar. So this is our dictionary of different coffee drinks. So we have pour overs and cold brews and cappuccinos and iced lattes and Americanos and cortados and all sorts of really great things. So they give you a little bit of a definition of what these different drinks are. I don't know if you can read those different things. So that is super fun and super exciting. Both of those fabrics are on the website, sold by the quarter yard, $12.48 a yard. Then we have just a couple other pieces that came in brand new that weren't basic reorders this week. And we got a few new pieces of the Mochi linen. Well, I call it mochi linen, but a customer said it's mochi linen. So it's probably mochi. That makes sense. M-O-C-H-I. And this is gilded. This is by Allie K of Allie K Designs. This also goes really, really well with that Zen Chic mochi linen that had come in. It goes well with the Essex linens that we have from Kaufman. It goes well with the big Sur canvas that we have. If you haven't been in lately and haven't checked our alternate substrate section, and that's just a fancy word of saying things other than quilting cotton, we have those fabrics right by the Bayani zippers and patterns and the Sally Tomato things. So in that little bag area, we have the alternate substrate fabrics. So let's take a look overhead at these beautiful linen blends. So these are linen blends, and this is a tossed, beautiful flower, the little gold metallic in here. This is on natural flecked linen blend. And then we have some gold metallic leaves. And this gold metallic is a little bit of a matte metallic, so it's not super, super shiny. We have some great coordinates. Here we have some line drawings, as well as these are words. And I love my words. You know I like words. So it's kind of hard to see in the camera here that the different words, but as I take it outside of the glare, you can see it a little bit better. So happiness, grow, joy, peace, change, be kind, happiness, and then it repeats, and then next line, imagine, go, inspire, draw, rise, be the good, imagine. Okay, so really great, beautiful things. And we have a lot of different words. We'll just go with that. A lot of different words. I don't know exactly how many different words there are on here. So, but it's fun and exciting. So those are the brand new fabrics. So with the alternate substrates, they do have a little bit higher of a price point, but if you're making bags or doing garments, you want to have a little bit sturdier of a fabric with the, and so these are still well priced at $14.96 a yard for those. And we do sell them in the quarter yard as well. If you've never played with this, but you do like the linen blends, I highly recommend that you come in and feel it because it works really, really well. And it washes really well as well. At one of the last industry events I was at, and I had been working with Robin Pickens, and she had a beautiful garment made out of the beautiful mochi linen, and she said she had washed it. It wears super nice, it hangs nice, it's not too heavy, and it drapes beautifully if you are into garment making. So, does anybody want to look at some Halloween inspiration? Woot woot. All right. Well, I do, so I think I should share some with you. So we put up a new section on our website, and I'm going to share that with you. So let me pull up my screen right now, and let me share with you how we're going to get there so that you can follow along if you'd like, or if after the show you want to look, you can see all the different things that I've shown you, okay? So nothing's so new that you haven't seen, but you know, as things were coming in, we just kind of looked at them over the whole year so far. And so now it's time to think about it, right? You know, it's about a month away, and it is a month away from a really fun Elm Grove event that we're calling Walk the Plank. So I'll get you details on that. But after the store closes, the street is closed for 2 hours on a Saturday in October. And you can have fun if you have littles to come and have them go around, run around and get some candy and wear their costumes. And you know, we might just have to have some adult fun too. I don't know. So we'll talk about that more in the coming weeks. But let's look at that page. So let me pull up on the website, and then I'm going to share. Let me see, share my screen. And I'm going to share my Patchwork screen. Okay. And then I need to show you what I'm sharing. Da-da-da. All right. So here we go. I'm at the Patchworks website, and you can see, ooh, shop our sales section now. And I do have to just say, since we're here, I did add, oh goodness, I added about 50 items to our $5.99 per yard last chance yardage sale. So you might want to check that out because it was tipping and leaning. And so, you know, the fabric shelves were looking sad and I needed to add some to it. All right. So here are all the new arrivals, our bundle of the week. I'm scrolling down. Halloween creativity starts here. So I have the different collections listed in no particular order, just the order that I have lined up to share with you today. So I thought that I would just let you know how you get there. And then if you click on it, well, it brings you to the specific page of where those items are. Make sense? Okay. So now that you know how we are doing it, I am going to show you the different collections. Sound good? All right. So first up, we are going to talk Scaredy Cats. And for the Scaredy Cats, I also have a couple, so I'll show you a little bit of fabric. I'm not showing you the whole line. I'm just showing you a couple key things here. And this particular fabric collection, Frank, let's just look overhead here. So we have, of course, words and cats and witches' hats. And we have a really cool panel. And I have some projects here with it that you'll be able to see a little bit better. So let me see if I can show you this picture. Okay, so Scaredy Cat here. You can see this is one of Wyndham Fabrics' inspiration ideas of taking the panel and just putting things around it. Also showing you the collection where you can just make some fun bats. That's pretty fun. And then you could make some witches' hats. Also very fun. So we have the Fat Quarter Tower, which has all 18 in the collection. And that particular fabric line here is Scaredy Cats, and I will include that in the comments. All right, so that is the flavor of Scaredy Cats. Now, one of the things, you know, that we're talking about with these different 24-inch repeat panels, I have a project that I'm going to be showing you a little bit later that with Ghostly Greetings, which is a Deb Strain line that's been out a little bit. But one of the patterns that we have that goes along with her line is the, let me pull this out of the plastic here so you can see it better, is the So Simple panel pattern, okay? So it's a really great simple use of that 24-inch repeat panel where you frame it up and then just add some half square triangles around the edge of it, okay? Super, super fun, super easy. We also, of course, have our simple panel worksheet quilt in the store that's available for you, where you can take and put just a 2.5 and a 6.5 inch border. Looks super stunning, and you can do that around any 24-inch panel. So that is Scaredy Cats. Next up, we have Boo with Glow. Ooh, Boo with Glow. What do you think? Should we have Frank come out here and hold up the panels? Would that be fun? Say yes. Yes. Okay. Frank, I think I saw in the comments that they said yes. I don't know if anybody typed that yet, but we'll just tell them that. Okay, so Frank is not necessarily camera ready today, but he's always camera ready for us, right? All right, so this is Boo with Glow, and this actually has glow. Oh, you have yeses. You have yes, yes, yes. They're all of your fans, your fan base. Okay, so this is Boo with Glow, and there are glow-in-the-dark elements in here. So really, really fun for your, well, for the little ones in your life, okay? And I have a pattern for you. For that, I probably should share my screen for you so that you can see it. And it is a Boo table setting. Ooh, ah, Boo table setting. So this pattern here, I shared the link in the comments with you, and you can make a table topper with the center of that panel, and then make 6 placemats with each of the different panel squares, okay? So that's a different way of taking it apart to use that 24-inch panel. All right, so that one is that guy right there, okay? So that is Boo with Glow, and that is also on the front page of our website. So we have most of the coordinates there, and of course a 24-inch repeat. Next up, I have the Witch's Night Out, which also, I believe, has a little bit of glow. We love the glow. And Frank, we have more panels. He can't disappear on us. I know he really wanted to. I know you can't do the overhead, but I'm not showing him a whole bunch of stuff. We just have a lot of panels to show. So he should come and hang out with us. All right. Did you wrap that one up? Oh, okay. Here we go. That one is, oh, this was Scaredy Cat. I didn't open that one. That's why. All right, so this is Witch's Night Out. Also have, see, like it's the same ghost. So Boo with Glow really goes with these ghosts too. See that? All right. And then we have a lot of really fun coordinates. I think it's super fun. I love the bright colors on there. We have towers available of this whole line. And I also have a panel to share with you, or a pattern. So this inspiration right here, you can make a little wall hanging with the inside and then make placemats as well. So lots of fun ideas for making fun, simple things. Okay, there we go. That might be the last free pattern I have to share with you for these collections, but always really different ideas for having different ideas for being able to do things with panels, even if you aren't necessarily super excited about that particular one. I always like to have just a whole library of different things I can do with panels, because sometimes there's a panel that jumps out at you. They're like, I love it, but I don't know how to use it. All right. Next up, we are going to look at the here we go. Next up, we are going to look at, ooh, Old Salem's Glow. Ooh, ah, oh. Frank, we have more panels. I don't understand. So we have more things here. Super fun, super cool. I think oh, he needs to be given them. Okay, this, we have 3 panels, so you can stand over here. We have 3 panels to show him, for him to show. So that one is the 24-inch repeat. That is the whole one there. And I think Sherry said that, oh, that would be really good that, oh, I'm not sure if you were saying that the Halloween fabric looked good with the quilt behind, or if that pattern that is the chevron would be good with that particular line. So Black Hat Society, ooh, that one's fun. Then we have 3 ones with this line. Then we have the panels here. Happy Haunting Trick or Treat. I put a spell on you. 31st October, it's spooky time and boo to you. And then we have the bag. And I think we talked about this one last week as well, but these little trick-or-treat bags are so fun. Frank, don't you think? I know Frank wants a Halloween bag, but you know, I really am even tempted to transform one of these into my little briefcase, just to have a seasonal briefcase. And well, why does it have to be seasonal? Like, can't I just use a like ghost or jack-o'-lantern all year long? I think that'd be fun. Well, but people can, Frank wants to said, you know, it says trick or treat. But like maybe it just would mean that like if I walk around with it, people randomly give me candy. What do you think? I think that'd be great. All right, so that line there is, I called it, oh, I'm going out of order here. I told you I wasn't going to go out of order, so I'll go back to order after I do. It's called Old Salem's Glow.
Maybe you should put coffee on the back and they'll give you coffee.
Oh, Frank's has a great idea. He says I should put coffee on the back and then we'll have coffee. Oh, that'd be great. So people just give me coffee randomly. That'd be fun. I like it. I like it. All right, so now we're going to go back in order because I'm going to look back at the website so that I'm following in line here. Okay. We have something a little bit more sophisticated. It is called Boo by Dear Stella. And, you know, we had Boo with Glow, and now we have Boo No Glow. This is a really fun contemporary line by Dear Stella. We have these poison bottles here. Ooh, ah, oh. And there are a whole bunch of really amazing coordinates. Frank's going to help me here by finding the pack that goes along with it. And that one just had a bundle. It has a bundle right here. And one of the things that I want to share with you with the different bundles are, you know, especially these fat stacks that we do, our bundle, our pattern of the month that we've been handing out, this Dos Quadrados. I didn't have the Christmas quilt hanging behind me because I thought it would be kind of weird talking Halloween and Christmas together. But what I really think is fun is that this pattern, which is complimentary if you come into the shop or complimentary with any online order, these larger squares, they are 8-inch finished squares, really show off those novelty prints if you don't want to chop them up. So it turns out really, really, really great to showcase those great pieces. So we have this fat stack, that's the Boo fat stack. I also want to remind you that we have a few of last week's bundle of the week, which has all of our potions and hats in it, and this particular print is in the bundle of the week. So we stuck in some really good new stuff in the last week's bundle of the week. So, I mean, all our bundles are good, right? But last week's was really good. I can't believe we have any left. All right, so that's Boo. And, oh, hello. I'm just seeing all of these hellos. I'm so excited to see everybody joining us tonight. So hello, hello from all over the world. We'll have to count and see how many different states and countries we have represented today. So far, no one has hopped in from another country, but typically, Angela from Italy watches us the following day. So hello to Angela, because I know you're going to be watching on Friday. All right, now we are going to look at did I share that one? Oh, Orlando. Oh my goodness. So we have Missouri, we have Orlando, we have Florida. Well, Florida is Orlando. All sorts of places. I need a battery. Thank you, Sherry. How are we now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Oh, have Frank do a dance. I like it. Frank, they want you to do a dance. He's doing a dance, but not there. So, perfect. Thanks so much for letting me know. And we're always prepared with our, but I think I need to replace that one, so. I just don't want to put it back in the box. Okay. I just threw it over there. Frank's looking at me like I'm crazy. All right, so next up we have, next up we have Spooky and Witchy and Other Art Gallery Coordinates. So there were a bunch in the series for the Spooky and Witchier. So we have Spooky and Sweeter, Sweet and Spookier. So really fun. Frank, let's look overhead at this one. So this is Art Gallery, and Art Gallery is that contemporary kind of fun stuff. We also have two different project panels here, and Frank's going to help us. So can we switch the camera view? So we can make bags, we can make banners, we can make little dollies. And we did get a restock last week of a bunch of Art Gallery solids. So for those of you that love, love, love that Art Gallery solid, just know that we have those in line here. All right, so we have here the large, down farther. Okay, so we have here a really nice piece. Make a little pillow here. 'Tis the season to be spooky. I put a spell on you. You can use that in a bag. You can use that in the center of a quilt. You can use that in an apron. You can use that in a wall hanging. Here, hold it up just a titch higher, Frank. You can make a banner with Boo and Ghost and spiderwebs and pumpkins. And then we have below here, we have some smaller squares that you could make into mug mats. Hocus Pocus, magic is in the air, and happy Halloween. So really, really fun, different things you can do with it. So, oh, and people like your shirt, Frank. I made him get some new Harley shirts because his other ones were wearing out a little bit. Here, this is from Art Gallery as well. You can make a different kind of banner. This has the pennant style banner. Really fun. You can make some fun little plushies, stuffed animals there. And then you could make a little trick-or-treat bag. And you could either use this for a pillow, or you could use it for a wall hanging or a placemat or whatever. So lots and lots of fun. Cindy says you could make little small treat bags. Yes, absolutely you could make small treat bags with those. So you know what? For your quilty friends, what you can do is fun. What you can do is you could make little fun drawstring bags for them and then put some fun candy in it. Maybe some fabric. What do you think, Frank?
Yes.
Frank is all over that. He says, however you want to buy more fabric for your friends, you should do it. All right. Next up, we have Cast a Spell. And of course, Frank, we are going to have, I can just show them like this because we have more panels. We have lots, like, I don't know why he's sitting down. Come on back. Come on back. He just wants you to have the opportunity to, you know, have unique individual appearances for him if you're playing the game. Wink, wink. All right, so Cast a Spell by Lewis and Irene. Super fun. It has that little bit of metallic in it. And this panel is that fun bag. Or you could make table runners with it as well. And then I had also said these would also make really fun mug rugs with the little circles. So I just love this one here, how it has like the little books, like the Love Potions, Spells for Beginners, Halloween Spells, Witch's Handbook, and the History of Magic. The little circles here, that would be great, great, great for mug rugs. And then this you could either use for a lining, or if you were transforming this into a table runner, this could be your backing right there if you wanted to do the sew your right sides together, flip and turn. And then this here, these would be your little straps, your spider straps, if you were going to make it into a little fun bag.
What's the frog on there for?
What's the frog on there for? The frog, because...
It's a toad.
Was a toad. I think it's a toad, right? It's a toad. Because the witch turned him into a toad, right? And then we turn you into a toad. I'm hilarious tonight. I'm hilarious every night. He just doesn't appreciate me. Okay, next up, toads are brown, Frank, so it is a frog. All right, and I
What
can't,
would frog be on there for?
well, because doesn't the, well, witches have the frogs and,
Witches have frogs.
I don't know. Okay, so some of those panels would make cute pillowcases for kids. Yes, absolutely. We were working with a customer today who was making a whole bunch of pillowcases for Christmas, and we did, we pulled a few great panels in order to do that, so that would be really great. Next up, I have a few from Tim Holtz. So Tim Holtz, we do have, how much coffee have I had? That's a good question. So I started today with you probably don't need to know this, but I'll tell you anyhow. So I had a Elm Grove Village meeting this morning where we were talking about walk the plank, and that started at 7:30 this morning. So I think I had, I don't know, maybe 3 cold brews there, and then I had other coffee here, and now I have coffee now. So a lot. All right, so this here, Tim Holtz Frightful, we have in an alternate substrate, and we did ask Tim and who some of these extra characters were, because here's Edgar Allan Poe, and there's other interesting random people. And they are not famous people. They are part of Tim's found family because he collects vintage photos and he includes them in his collage work. So this is a little bit stronger, and you could use this for a canvas bag. You could also make a garment with it. Super fun. And then here, this is regular cotton substrate. We have a combination of really, really, really amazing, spooky things, and a lot of them have words on it. And you know, I love words. All right, so next up, we are going to share with you, which one are we going to pick? We are going to do the Storybook Halloween. All right, Storybook Halloween. And this is a little spookier. So I left some of the super spooky things out because I don't want to scare anybody. I know some of you are not super huge Halloween people. I don't know why though, because Halloween is so much fun. Okay, so that one there, Frank's going to come and show us. But here we have some words, and I love, love, love words. And so some of the words are poison, eye of newt, cauldron, bat. And then these are some little more scarier little squares. And then there also is a large panel that I'm not going to open up for you that is a 36-inch wide panel and has cats and bats dancing around a cauldron. And so it's very fun. If you like that sort of thing, check it out because she is an amazing artist, but it is a little bit on the darker side, and I don't want to scare anybody. All right. No scaring anyone, especially my sister. My sister's watching, and she gets so scared. She doesn't like scary Halloween things. All right. So it's really interesting that we're, related because I love the Halloween. She not so much. All right, so next up, I told you about Ghostly Greetings, and Ghostly Greetings is from Deb Strain. It's been out a little bit, but it's super awesome, and I really love it because it kind of touches on some kind of scary things, but it's super cute. So we have still, and so this one I brought more words out. So this is part of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I love The Raven. And so it's beginning from the poem there. And then we do still have full collections, and we still do have pre-cuts of this because it's just so awesome. And we had to buy like 1 billion. So the kit here to make the Ghostly Greetings kit, The quilt finishes 48 by 64, and you have the panel, the borders, as well as charm packs in here to make those half square triangles super, super easy. And of course, that pattern that is great for all sorts of different panels. So this kit here is $95.99, so that's a really great price. And all you need is a little bit of backing to finish off the quilt. So one of those that you totally could get done still for this Halloween. And Sherry says that she loves box kits. Yeah, aren't they just nice? And then, you know, after you've made your quilt, you have this really cool, pretty box that you can just use as decoration, or you can use the scraps in it. It's really great. All right. Other things. So just a couple other Halloween-y things to show you. And we have a few pieces from Hoffman. Now, I don't have a collection set up for these guys, and I probably should. These are just some really great one-off things with great art in it. So really pretty. I'll have to add these, I'll have to add a little section called Hoffman Halloween. So really cool, and I like how we have, this is like a midnight blue, super awesome. And then these cats, oh my gosh, these purple cats are amazing, super awesome. We have the starry sky in here, and we have them in a purple, a midnight blue, and a black. And they could work not just for your Halloween, but they also could be like for your Wizard World kind of things, your Harry Potter stuff. That's why I had gotten those skies. Some of them could translate into generic Christmas things, or if you also like other things with astrology or such. They're really great pieces, and they are currently living in the Halloween section. And then just some other great Halloween kind of blenders that we have in here. So we have Twinkle by April Rosenthal, and so these are on a white background, some super cute little stars with orange, black, and gray of several colors. And then Patrick Lose Basic here, black background. You can't see it as well, but these are flat confetti dots. And so we do have the Patrick Lose confetti in several different holidays themes, which just work really, really well as you need extra blenders. But that blender would also work well if you were doing some like monster truck novelty themed thing, right? If you didn't want anything super, super, super themed. Whew. All right, so two other collections that are on the contemporary side to share with you. Yeah, I know, I love Halloween. It's super fun. So we have Tiny Frights by Ruby Star Society. We still have a whole half-yard collection. We sold the last Fat Quarter bundle. We still have one that is being held for someone. If you were interested in a Fat Quarter bundle, it's not on the website, give us a call, because while this half-yard bundle is still available, we could split it into two fats. But we aren't going to split it until requested, because you can't put fabric back together, right? So we have, oh, yeah. Frank wanted to remind me that that's why we quilt, right? So that we can piece the fabric back together. All right, so we have Tiny Frights right here. And then, well, we can't forget about the Tula Pink Nightshade, which really is a Halloween line, right? It's a nod to Halloween. So we have the potions, we have the spider blossoms, of course we have the beautiful portraits. We do have, I realized right before we went live that I did not put, we have a whole Magic Aura quilt kit put together here that is in store. And if there's any of the other free and downloadable patterns or any other for purchase patterns for this particular Nightshade collection, we'd be more than happy to put them together. There's a really awesome magic potion bottle, quilt that is there, but we do have the Magic Aura quilt kit together and in stock, $199.99. We'd be more than happy to hook you up with that. All right, so that is the Halloween fabric. We have a couple other fun Halloween-y things that I wanted to share with you. And yeah, so the Halloween fun things that we have, we still have a few of these super cute tea towels. You gotta get them before I grab them all. All right, look at these little cupcakes. You just want to eat them up. All right, so we have that one, and we have the little Nomi tea towel here. Super, super cute. And actually it's called a dual purpose towel. So tea towel is probably an incorrect term. It has like a terry on the back, and maybe Frank, let's look overhead. I don't know how well you can see it. All right, so there's a little bit of like a thinner terry cloth on the back, and then the print on the front. And that's the same for both of these. So they are mildly absorbent, okay? I don't want to misrepresent it by saying it's a crazy absorbent. And both of those are $9.99 each, so really super fun. We do have a couple of the Gnomes Night Out treat bags. We don't have the rest of the collection, but we do have some of those still. So they're so cute. All right. They work with some other great fabrics that we have in line, in store. And here for some other things that you can do with them, I just wanted to share with you that we have the Modern Holiday table runner patterns, and two different ones. We have, in this one, they have the bat and the pumpkins, which would be super fun. And in this one, we have the ghosts. So you could use them together in a whole quilt. You could make separate table runners. You could make single blocks as pillows or in bags. The different Table-tastic table runners would be great. The Table-tastic books, all of these would be great to do in seasonal fabrics for having a quick finish, for making something amazing and exciting. We have Pat Sloan's Holiday Celebrations book in here that does have some fun Halloween applique items there. And then we have a couple more copies of Kim's Festive Fall Quilts back in stock. So I love, love, love her Frankenstein there. Frankenstein? Kind of fun. All right, so and Anne shared that she already has her little white tea towels and that they are so adorable and fun. So you need to grab yours while you can. Okay. One additional thing I need to share with you here, and then I have some fall fabric if you're still in it for me, because we have just a little bit of time left. All right, so I wanted to share with you, we do have the triangle pouch pattern in stock. This is the latest in the series of the Pouch of the Month Club. We'll have this made up probably next week for you, where you just grab either scraps or one of those really awesome candies, a fun zipper, and have fun putting this together. So it takes a mini charm, a fat quarter for lining, a 16-inch zipper or longer, and then the 14 by 14 of batting or soft and stable. So really fun. We have the whole series of these patterns in stock, and we've just been picking up all these different ones from Sew Luxe pattern company, because it's just been super fun and you all have enjoyed them so much. Since I showed you the Halloween, I think it's only appropriate that I show you the couple current fall lines, don't you think? I think so. Because, you know, we're feeling kind of pumpkin spicy. So That would be more coffee. What do you think? All right, so have a couple of the pumpkin, welcome back pumpkin spice latte, block of the month, or not block, bundle of the week. That would be a fun block of the month. Okay. This one here. Still, we have some of the bundle of the week for that. We have a super cute Kim Schaefer line that's called Give Thanks. Frank, I'm going to have you come back over here so you can help hand me stuff. So this here is a quilt kit, and this is a free and downloadable pattern that is from her website. I didn't grab the link for you. I'll put them in the show notes afterwards, in the comments here. And this is really fun. You could make this great courthouse step block with really anything. We do have fat quarter towers. Can you hand me the bolt of sunflower on the back of that? Great, thank you. So we do have all of the pieces of the collection in stock here, and she has great art with her sunflowers and pumpkins and leaves here that are just great to work on their own or work into any project that you have. Next up, we have Forest Frolic from Robin Pickens. So you have a tower back there and some patterns and a pillow. So here is a piece of the collection, and this is on that beautiful linen that I was telling you about. So it's the same substrate that the Allie K gilded fabrics was printed on earlier that I showed you. We have all of these beautiful fabrics in the store. We are restocking some of the thatched that had come out with this line, but we have other thatched in the store that really works well with the line. So we do have a half-yard tower, and once again, if you had preferred to get a fat quarter tower of this, and if the fat quarter tower is not available on the website, just give us a buzz or stop in, let us know that you're interested in a fat quarter instead of a half yard. But we don't cut them apart at this point quite yet because we can't put them back together. All right. Then we have this beautiful pattern here, for this pillow, and we do have everything that you'd need to make this guy happen. Super cute. We had used one of the linens on the back of that just so you can feel it. We have some of her patterns for this line in stock. And then also wanted to remind you that, so for this pillow, to bind it, we had used her thatched bias binding. So her thatched bias binding, she has a whole series of it where the thatched is then cut on the bias in a variety of colors, all ready to go for you. So if you have, this of course can work for any fabric, but works specifically great with Robin Pickens projects. All right. And Anne wanted to share with us that she made a beautiful tote bag out of Robin Pickens fabric, and it's so beautiful, so cute. And of course, we need some harvest gnomes, right? You can't have a season without gnomes. Oh, and for those of you that love gnomes, you will be so happy because Frank thought that maybe I missed a gnome release, and so he called me over today to make sure that I had a specific gnome on order because he didn't want any of you to miss it. So, yay, Frank. All right, so we have two harvest gnomes here. So we have a directional gnome, and this is from Timeless, and this is a tossed gnome with a holding pie and all sorts of really fun stuff. So you'll find those in the gnome section on our website, or I believe it's also in the new Timeless Novelty. And last but not least, we have one lone mini harvesty little mini candy bar that we had put together with some great traditional gold metallic fall prints. Yes, so this would make a super elegant little table runner, mini quilt, tote bag. Super fun. So, oh my goodness, you don't even want to see my table right now. Like if we looked at my table, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. It's crazy. There's stuff everywhere. So we looked at so many amazing things tonight. So does anybody have any questions for me? No questions right now. So we have, I want to remind everyone in case if you missed us last week or didn't see it on social media, if any of you are watching and are thinking that it would be fun to join us here at Patchworks, we are interviewing to add to our quilty crew. So that's a lot of fun. You'll find on the front page of our website, and let me quick show you that, a place to be able to check that out. Share my screen. Let me share it with you here. All right, so on the front page of our website, we now have a section called Job Posts. So we have 2 listings here for a part-time quilty sales associate and part-time kit cutting assembly assistant to be able to help us do all sorts of great stuff. So check that out. And we have a link to be able to download an application. We also have copies available in store, and you can read all about it. So let us know if that is something you are interested in, because we would love to have people join us. Brenda asked, is there a pattern for the pillow we showed? There absolutely is. It is a free and downloadable pattern from the Moda website. Right, Frank? That one? That we can't get any more printed copies of?
I didn't know where it was, though.
Okay, so I will research that a little bit, Barbara. I did not, or Brenda, I didn't have the link available right here to be able to share that with you. And, oh, Barbara wants to know where our gift items are. So let me quick grab that link for you for the gift items for the fun stuff. And so we have the new stuff here that has all of the great stuff. So this is all that great stuff. And then on the Moda Fabrics, I just don't think I can quick link to it quick enough to be doing it while we are talking. Or maybe somebody else has some other question here. Well, actually, this might be a good lesson. This is a good lesson for me to take you on. So on the Moda website, that's modafabrics.com. Okay, so modafabrics.com, they have a whole bunch of really amazing things. So here, so if you follow the blockheads, they have all of those patterns along the way. They have the Moda Bake Shop that is mostly customer or other designer things. If you like cake mixes, quilt-alongs, if you want things about the pouches, we have it there. Scroll down here, we have free patterns. So in here, there are a whole bunch of different ones. And if we scroll down, maybe it is here. I'm not seeing it easily. I will grab the link to be able to share it with all of you for that pillow pattern. But just so you know, in the Moda Fabrics Inspiration Resources in the free patterns page, there is just so many things, including previous year Project Jelly Roll patterns. There are things to go with different lines. There are charm pack patterns. They're just a whole treasure trove of really amazing things. So I just wanted to share that with you. And Ginny would like to know about the quilt behind us, because we talked about it last week Friday, but because we were doing it on a different week, a different day of the week, because I had a headache last Thursday, so we joined you on Friday night. I'm just grabbing the link here to be able to share that with you. It is from Beautiful Moments, and it is a great quilt. Patchworks. It is a collection that is right on the front page of our website. Okay, for beautiful moments. It is the Zoe quilt. And the Zoe quilt here is the pattern's included. The pattern looks a little bit different. The kit includes all of the color fabric, and then this quilt is a little unique. Kit is a little unique that we have you add 1 2/3, or if you're buying on the website, 1 3/4 of background fabric that you can choose whichever background you would like, or you could have scrappy backgrounds. Choose your own adventure. That can also be fun. And the finished quilt, when you add your background to make it, that is 56 by 67. And the Zoe quilt is offered in the baby, lap, and twin size on the pattern. So the size behind me is the lap. It does not have outside borders, so if you simply wanted to make the lap and make it bigger by adding outside borders, that's also possible. We have all of the fabrics that are included in this line on the yard by the yard. There are 12 fabrics in this collection, so we do have fat stacks of it available as well. Ooh. We have a question here to see if we could put 8 fat quarters of the Kim Schaefer fabric together for a Villa Rosa pattern. And we could do a smaller pack. So typically we do packs of 12 as our alternate pack. So let us know if you'd want us to put together an alternate pack like that. Give us a comment back in that, and I can comment you after the show. All sorts of great stuff that we have here. Well, I would like to thank you for joining us tonight. We've talked about a lot of really amazing things. Just as a little reminder, we did release our bundle of the week. Remember, that's 12 fat quarters at a special price. So rather than being $39, we have them available for $24.99. It's on the front part of our website. We do have these curated collections. We create a certain amount, and when they're gone at that special price. And we do have some left from remaining weeks, or from previous weeks, so you want to check that out. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, we have so much fun. Happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.